What's going on, world? What's going on, everybody? This is DS1 Ross, representing Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Everybody that's gonna tune in. Wait till some people come in before I start. I want to thank everybody who supports Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Everyone who supports Sheep Stay Sleep TV, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I really do. Shout out to my brother 89 TV on the check-in. I appreciate you, bro. Kepler. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. When y'all enter the building, please hit the like button. It's very much appreciated. Shout out to Zeus Flippy, the Thunder God Zeus. Shout out to you, bro. Salute to my good brother Cat PY2. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for some people to fall in, y'all, before I start this, man. I think this is a topic that really needs to be talked about because I think we're getting away from doing things that's functional. Shout out to my brother Darren Marion on the check, and I appreciate you, good brother. This is something, man, that us as black people, we're trying to get away from more and more and more. And I think it's because we really don't understand, what it is. So I'm gonna chop it up with y'all about that. Shout out to my brother Loso. He just finished a great live stream. Y'all go check it out. The truth in Miami is near. Peace Rider. Shout out to my brother. Y'all go support my brother. Go check out all his content. Great content. Passionate, truthful brother, man. So y'all go check my mans out. Y'all also go check out my brother 89 TV and 89 Education. Y'all go check that out too. Solid young brother, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check those two brothers out. 89 TV and The Truth and Miami is near. Peace Rider. Oh yeah, bro. I know you meant it, bro. I know you mean everything you say, man. And I know it's for the good. It's only for the upliftment of our people. Shout out to Sugar on the check-in. Thanks for tuning in. Storm Jones, I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Kayana Scott Bay, I appreciate you tuning in, sister. You already know. It's all love over here, man. It's all love. Y'all make sure y'all go check out this great live stream me and my brother JT did yesterday. Y'all go check it out on the Underrated Darkness channel. That's the Underrated Darkness. Y'all go check that out. Shout out to Emmanuel on the check-in. But yeah, like I was saying, man, I decided to talk about this because, I've been hearing this for some years. You know, when I converse with people, um, mainly women, they really don't like that word role. Damn, I keep thinking it's something in my beard, y'all. It's just gray hair, man. But mainly when I converse with women, I hear, "Oh, why you using that word?" And they don't like to hear that men and women have roles. You know, they don't like to hear that, man. Especially like my homegirls, and they tell me I'm a chauvinist, and which I was at one point. I'm not gonna lie, I was a chauvinist. I still have my chauvinistic moments. You know, but I try my best to check it. Oh yeah, Darren. As a matter of fact, you could do that tomorrow, bro. Yes, Rose, Storm Jones, Rose. Yes. Shout out to my brother Nehemiah on the check-in. Peace to you, good brother. Yes, Rose. I know I'm a big dude. I ain't talking about rolls that you eat sandwiches on. I ain't talking about the rolls you put lunch meat on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rising Star. Great to see you, Rising Star. Oh, it was great, 89 TV. It was great, man. Like I said, it was very simple, but it was powerful. You got straight to the point. Oh, I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna get into it. Y'all please hit that like button for me. I got 22 people watching. I got 8 likes. Y'all hit that like button, please. But first we need to define what a role is. And a role is nothing but a duty or something that someone plays for a specific situation or purpose, to sum it up. So when you filling out a job application and they tell you your duties, that's your role. If you work for customer service and some of your duties is to answer phones, to relay messages. Peace to my sister, Poetic Kels. Great to see you, Unicorn. Um, if you answer phones, if you have to relay messages, if you know, print out print out papers, make sure people get what they supposed to have. Those are your duties. That's your role. That is your role. You understand? If you a teacher, your job is to teach. Your job is to enforce the curriculum. These are duties that comes along with your job, which is your role. Oh, definitely, Keppa Keppa. That's simply what roles are. So we must understand that everything in society has a role. Everything in life has a role. But why, when it comes to the relationship between black men and black women, we like to make certain roles exempt? Why do we like our roles to be why y'all don't like to discuss roles? Why do y'all think the role that you have should be circumvented? Why? I don't get it. If I just told y'all the definition of a role and I gave y'all examples of what roles are, what is the reason for trying to circumvent a role? Because they don't know their role. That's part of it. That's part of it. I also think it's because they want to circumvent their role because they think that their role isn't that important. That's what I get from most of my homegirls and a lot of women that I talk to. They want their role to be something else because they feel that their role isn't powerful. JB back. Shout out to you. I appreciate you tuning in. You know, most women feel like their role isn't that important. And it is. Oh, it's very much important. If if y'all say that the black woman is the first teacher of the children, how is that not important? How is that not a seat of power? If you're the first ones to teach your children, how isn't that role important? If your job is to nurture your children, then how is that not a powerful role? See, what I think, or why I think it's not important if your partner doesn't think it is, then they shouldn't be your partner, sis Storm Jones. Afrocentric Anatomy, peace to you, sister. Very much appreciated. It's always a pleasure to see you. That person shouldn't be your partner if your role isn't important to them. Because you know what that means? They think that their role isn't serious. It is a powerful role, but society doesn't view it that way because you don't make money from it. Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do. You do make money from it. You know how many women out here have daycares? Rastafari, peace to you for tuning in. Gab, what's up, bro? There's women making money from their roles, their natural roles. They have daycares. And that's a good business. Little do we know. See, what the problem is black women have begun to look at their roles as women and started comparing it to the role of the white woman. See, y'all want these freedoms that white women have. Y'all want to be able to sleep all day because your husband make $1 million a year. So y'all just want to sleep all day. And y'all don't want to be responsible for anything. Y'all want to go and hire nannies and then wonder why your children grow up and they don't know you and they don't respect you. See, you see that with a lot of white children. And that's because their mothers had nannies because they wasn't there with their children. You see? And that's what has to stop. Stop comparing yourself to white women. You're not a white woman. Love being a black woman. Because guess what? Let me tell y'all sisters something. The white woman want to be y'all. She wants to be the black woman. She wants the man that work is hard and that put his life in danger to take care of his family, like the black man. Why do you think most white women, when they go off and they cheat with a black man? Why do you think that? Because they want to know what y'all black woman is experiencing. You see? She want to experience what y'all want to experience, what y'all are experiencing, and y'all want a taste of the life that she got. The life where you could just get up and look good every day and put on makeup and just sit in the car and look like a trophy. Y'all want to know what that life is like. Y'all do. Y'all want to know what it is to wake up and not have to worry about nothing and have $100,000, $200,000 in your bank account and not do nothing and not control nothing. Y'all want to know what that feeling is like, just like she want to know how it feels to be with a black man. You see? Because neither one of y'all are really happy with the roles that y'all in with y'all men. Not for me, I work hard every day. Exactly, because you understand who you are and what you are. You're a black woman. I am a trophy, no doubt. No doubt. I respect that, Reverend Michelle. I ain't got nothing against that. You know? Peace to my sister for black righteous folk. Peace to you, sister. Thanks for tuning in. I'm single and know the struggle every day. Indeed. 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 And I'm pretty sure you understand the struggles that your black man has too. Oh, yes, it is okay to be alone. It is. There's nothing wrong with that. Peace to Alicia. Peace to you. Thanks for tuning in. But see, the problem is black men and black women are trying to abort their roles. They're trying to abort their duties, man. Peace to my good brother Rob on the check-in. Shout out to you, good brother. Roles are very important. Like I said, everything in this universe has a role. The air has a role. Okay? Thank you, Radical Sister. I appreciate it. And thanks for tuning in. I'm glad you caught it also. The air has a role. The sun has a role. The moon has a role. Water has a role. The cells in your body has a role. The tissues, the ligaments, muscles, bones, your teeth, your lips, your eyes, your ears, all those things play a role. They have duties. And if you are made up of all these things, exactly, brother, your heart, your soul, your brain, all have roles. Now, if these are the things that make up a person, a human being, whether male or female, if these things help create you, that's the duty of them. So you have a duty to do something with it. Okay? And remember, everything in the universe is what? Masculine and feminine. The sun represents the masculine principle. The moon represents the female principle. And the moon controls the water. So if all these things have roles, what's wrong with you accepting your role? Black man and black woman? What is wrong with you accepting and taking your role? Now we understand we have a system that's trying to destroy the human race and the universe. This is why the roles are being reversed. This is why you have women wanting or has had to take upon the duties of certain men and vice versa. That's because of the system that was put in place in society. So they make us think that women supposed to do what men are supposed to do. Or if a woman is doing certain things that men are supposed to do, that the men are no longer men. But I'm going to give you an example to prove that that's nonsense. When you're at work and one of your bosses or your supervisors, or let's just say a regular employee, they're off today, they're sick, they're on vacation, aren't you going to have to pick up their duties to make sure the job is done? Frederick Blue, shout out to you, brother. Huh? Yes, it's a weird role reversal, but it only reverses when we believe in it. And this is the point that I'm making, sister Kayana Scott Bay. See, we accept the bullshit that these people feed to us. So they tell you if, oh, well, if your man don't make a certain amount of money, then you got to go out, and if you make more money than him, he not a man. But do you tell your supervisor that when you got to do his work for the next week because he's on vacation and he's a man? So he's not a man. Kenneth Nash, thanks for tuning in, brother. Y'all see? Shout out to my brother Suge on a check-in. So because you got to pick up the duties of someone else, that person is no longer who they are. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is. I can't even explain that to you. You know how this YouTube shit be sometimes. Dyson Campbell. Thanks for tuning in, man. You see? So because you make more money than your man, he's no longer a man. Do you know that there's a lot of men who could cook better than they woman? Huh? So because a man could cook better than his woman, she's no longer a woman. There's men who could clean better than a woman. That don't mean that he's better than a woman. You see what I'm saying? Y'all get my drift? Dolomite, peace to you. You see what I'm saying? Y'all gotta stop letting these people manipulate how y'all think. And never forget that everything in nature has a role. The other night, when my brother JT had a panel, my brother Cap said, in the Lion Kingdom, the woman goes out and hunt. They go out and hunt and bring the food back. So does that negate the male lion for being who he is? Does that negate his role? No, it doesn't. See, y'all let anything that these people tell y'all consume y'all. Exactly, my brother Loso. Exactly. Y'all gotta stop believing shit. Stop believing this shit, man. Learn how to think for yourself. Thinking for yourself is the most important thing. Exactly. Believe in yourself. And the reason why a lot of men don't want to be men no more, because they listen to the same bullshit. We're not just talking about material, sugar. I mean, I don't know what you listening to, but we not just talking about material. We talking about the nature of men and women and the nature of the universe. The lion is only there to protect the family and spread the culture. Okay, you're not ignorant. I mean, what's the sense of you saying that? What is your point in saying that? We need a nation because the women are vulnerable, and neither of us understood how endless Satan attack is. He got the men out of the home and spoiled the women from there. Great point, radical sister. Great point. You see what I'm saying? A lot of men don't want to be men no more because what they think a man is. So if a man doesn't have what he think he's supposed to have, he think a woman just supposed to do everything. There's a lot of men out here like that. There are. Trust me. And those are the men that y'all women should not deal with. No, I didn't. I probably didn't read your comment properly because the way you type it. I think maybe you should, put it all together so I can read it together so I can understand it. They're looking for mothers. A lot of them are. And a lot of them are just looking for shortcuts too. You know? A lot of them are trying to run from manhood. That's what they doing too. Because they have the wrong perception on what a man is. You too, sugar. Have a blessed weekend. A lot of these men think that being a man is using your dick and telling women what to do. That's what they think being a man is. See, they don't understand their role. They don't understand their role. Yeah. Yep. Or they're too lazy and want to lounge. Yep. That's true. Peace to my brother Doug, the diplomat, on the check-in. Oh, yeah. And that's because a lot of men are defeated. That's why they want to lounge. They think, oh, well, I don't have this, so I'm just not going to go out and get it. I'm not going to try my best, to get what I need to have for my family. I'm a single mom and my kings and my queen, one and the same. Okay, well, if that's how if that's how you feel and that's how you teach, to each his own. I'm not here to judge nobody. I'm not here to judge nobody. I believe women suffer and have it harder than the man, but also there's a man that suffer a lot. Yeah. I believe, Loso, I believe women suffer more because the way, it's accepted. The way that they view their struggle is a lot different from a man. But I believe the black man and the black woman suffer from the same things. We have the same plight here in America because we both black. Nowadays, most black men look for accomplished women to lean on her success. Exactly. Women have what men want. Yeah. I think men and women suffer uniquely. Agreed. Single women are preyed upon more than people realize. It's hard being righteous, strong, and single. I agree. We definitely need each other. Exactly. This is my whole point. Not man bashing. Exactly, Rising Star. We need each other. This is my point. This is the overall point in understanding our roles. Just like you have a role at your job, you have a role in your household. There's roles in your family that you play. If you are a father, that is a role. That is a duty. And it should never be negated in no form or fashion. If you are a mother, that is a role. And it should never be negated in any form or fashion. If you not going to walk out the door at your goddamn job that pay you, you should not walk out your job as being a mother or a father or a sister or a brother or aunt or uncle. This is my point. Because people will sit here and talk about and complain about the roles that they play in their family, but don't cry about their goddamn job. You'll say, oh, well, women are slaves in the household. Y'all trying to make us into domestic slaves, but you don't feel like that when you go to work every goddamn day. And when they tell you to mop the goddamn floor, you mop the floor. So why you can't mop your own floor? Huh? Why you can't sweep your own floors? Why you got a problem cleaning up your own house? You clean up that goddamn job. Huh? If you a goddamn put your life on the line, black man, to save somebody, to save a company who don't give a fuck about you because you a security guard and you will chase somebody the fuck down because they stole a piece of merchandise, but you won't protect your goddamn household. That's the shit that I got a problem with when people want to complain about roles. Your ass would be so quick to chase a motherfucker down because he stole a bag of potato chips. But when your goddamn woman is in danger, first thing you ask her is, well, what did you do? I'm not fighting him. What type of shit is that? That's the problem. That's the problem. Exactly. Rising Star, and we've lost our image. We so busy pleasing the goddamn world, forgetting about ourselves. That's the shit I'm talking about. What about that role? If you will protect a goddamn clothing store that you work at, why don't you protect your home, black man? You goddamn right, Rising Star. You don't owe the world shit. Anything you go out and do in this world is for you and yours. See, it's not about what you are, it's about who you are. You are not what you do. You are who you are. Most of these niggas is only men because they got money and they go to work. So they feel like they men. And they try to control women based on that fact. Oh, well, I pay for everything in this goddamn house, woman. Forgetting the fact that when your ass come home from work, you got something to eat because of that woman. Forgetting that part. When you walk your ass in with your dirty boots on that clean rug, don't forget who cleaned that rug, nigga. Okay? Don't forget. Because see, roles and duties are created so we can get the job done together. Like your motherfucking job. Everybody plays a role on your job. Why? So the motherfucking job can run. So why we don't think like that when it comes to our black family? Why? Why do we think it's something separate or something different? Why? Man. Exactly. It is because of our past that we have different perspectives. That's something that should always be considered. But at some point, you have to look back and you have to move on. Ha. Exactly. Exactly. Rising Star. And I agree with you for black righteous folk. Your past must always be considered. But we can't live in the past. And the more and more we continue to live in the past, nothing in the present gets done. Shout out to my brother JT on the check-in. Like my brother 89 TV said this morning with the motivation. Learn to forgive. And anything you have done wrong, apologize. We have to forgive ourselves and forgive the people. Exactly. You must learn from the past. Exactly. And the way we must move on is we must forgive ourselves and forgive the people who have hurt us. So we can stop running around playing the motherfucking blame game. Exactly. Exactly. Marriages, 30, 40 years, did not last without forgiveness because nobody's perfect. Everyone's going to fall short at some point. So if you got parents that was married 30, 40, 50 goddamn years, you think they haven't done shit to hurt each other? You think it was just peaches and cream? Hell no. Shout out to Megalodon on the check-in. Come on, man. We got to start being realistic. We got to start seeing things for what they are. Roles are everything in society. What are we called? Civilians. That's a goddamn role. Politics is set up through what? Roles. A governor has a role. A mayor has a role. So what the fuck is wrong with us accepting our roles? Huh? Why are we complaining about roles? Huh? Because you want to be somebody you're not. That's why. That's why. We got to cut this bullshit out. A child has a role. Yes, grown-ups have roles. Children play. Yes. But children also have roles too. They must obey their parents. That's a role. That's a duty. That's a duty. You must obey your parents. Because the role of a parent is to do what? To lead and to guide. And men and women lead and guide in their own capacities. Okay? Men and women lead in their own capacities. When you work on a job, you go to follow orders and get that money. Exactly. You have a role, brother. Duties, positions, all of that stuff. Those are all different types of terms for having a role. We have roles, family. Roles. You got to stop running from that. Because then you wonder why the kids, our children, are growing up and not understanding their role. What do I do? So guess what? Sons are supposed to take out the trash. Little boys, sons, they supposed to carry groceries. They're supposed to mow the lawn. They're supposed to wash the car. But you know what else they're supposed to do? They're supposed to know how to make up their bed. They're supposed to know how to wash clothes. You see? It's about balance. It's not about one being better than the other. That's what they want you to believe. That's true too, Rising Star. But see, that's up to the individual. That's up to the individual. If you want to keep accepting a role as being a side piece, then that's what you just gonna be. You have to think of yourself much more than that. If you have the qualities of being a wife, why would you accept being a side piece? Why would you accept it? You see? But we gotta stop thinking one is more than the other. Because nature don't think like that. The sun is not better than the moon. The water is not better than the land. Exactly, for black righteous folk, you're not supposed to. Because you know who you are and you know what you bring to the table. Also should be not fits thrown by anyone who's going to help consume those groceries to help carry them groceries. Exactly. Exactly. That goes back into it all works in unison. Just like when you're at work. You gotta have a goddamn janitor who gonna keep the place clean. Huh? You gotta have a janitor, right? You gotta have a mechanic. Cause they come and fix shit. How you gonna work if every goddamn thing is broke? So, if the mother goes out and the father goes out and shop, if the mother and the father is buying the groceries and shopping for the groceries, the people who eat the shit, which is the kids, should help carry them. That's how it works. Peace to Brenda. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to SheepStaysLeepTV. See, we gotta stop thinking with this separatist mentality. Exactly, my brother Loso. We have to stop thinking with this separatist mentality. Okay? We like to call each other kings and queens. Kings and queens have a kingdom. How does a kingdom run? How does a king and a kingdom run? I appreciate that, Keppa Keppa. Huh? How was a kingdom run if everybody complained about their roles? Exactly. Everyone helping out. Work with people working with you. Exactly. That's my point. Come on, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. These goddamn Fortune 500 companies wouldn't work if people didn't know they role and play it. We are one or we are none. God damn, that was powerful, sister. That was powerful. You know who have a separatist mentality? The supremacists. That's why they push separatist mentalities. Because that's how they think. We cannot think how they think. When it comes to family, we cannot think the way they think. When it comes to our woman, we cannot think the way they think. They treat their women different. They treat their women like subjects. Okay? Let's understand that. Black people, let's understand that shit. Shout out to my brother, Nehemiah. But come on, y'all. Definitely, sister. All you wills going towards a righteous path. This is their gender war. They merely put their twisted mind into black. Exactly, Sister Radical. Exactly. They have the separatist mentality because they have a supremacist mentality. Supremacist is all about them. It's about them. It's all about me. Narcissism. That's what these people are. We can't become them because then we can't talk shit about them if we become them. You wonder why I say there's no black community? Because we don't understand our motherfucking roles. That's the problem with us. We don't understand the roles we need to play. If you get up every day and you go to work, or whenever you go to work, and you play your part to make sure that that job get done, you should have no problem doing it with your goddamn people. Indeed, for black righteous folk. Powerful. People have to be loyal to the righteous ways and bypass wickedness in all forms. Oh my God. In all forms. Feminism. In all forms. MGTOW. Some of us refuse to understand each other's roles. No family, no community, no nation. Exactly. The irony, haven't been home like usual. My roommate ended up washing my drawers, so I carried the trash downstairs. Do what needs to be done. Oh, facts. Facts. This is why I said men got to know how to wash clothes too. Men got to know how to wash dishes too. Men got to know how to vacuum. Men got to know how to make up a goddamn bed. That shit was funny, right, Rosenstone? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You see what I'm saying? Right. Right, Shug. Exactly. Do that make you less of a man? No. Sweet and savory, I appreciate you checking in, miss. Peace and love to you. Come on, y'all. We got to do what we have to do to get it done. It's about balance. Exactly, bro. Me too. Order, 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 no matter the role. Come on. Talk to him. Talk to him, Rising Star. Synchronize, coordinate, complement roles and things. Exactly. Exactly. And see, Nehemiah, that's the problem we have. We cannot synchronize it because we so caught up in this individual mindset. So we can never synchronize it. That's why we lack coordination. And that's why you have men and women in relationships competing with each other. In a competition, you have a winner and a loser. Men don't want to lose just like women don't want to lose. So we need to cut that shit out and synchronize. Then we can properly coordinate. Great statement, my brother. Now or never, family, the time is now. Work together or we are going to fall. Definitely. Exactly. Yo, 89 TV. You my man for that one, bro. You know that was my favorite wrestler, too. Know your role and shut your mouth. The Rock was my favorite wrestler, man. That was my favorite wrestler. The Rock. Our people have become so selfish over time. Yeah, because that's what's being pushed in society. To be selfish, separatist mindset. Layeth the smackdown. That's part of the separatist mind state. My sister Rising Star, that's part of it. That's part of it, man. And this shit is crazy. Indeed, my brother Loso. Indeed. Shout out to my sister Black Beauty, aka Chocolate Chocolate. Howdy, howdy. You smell what the rock is cooking? Exactly. But come on, y'all. Stop making these words like roles taboo. Because it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Everything in the world has a role. So why us humans think that we're exempt of a role? Or we could circumvent them. Oh, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. Says who? So because your woman make more money than you, nigga, that should stop you from trying to be who you are? That should stop you from providing in any form or fashion? Come on. Come on. Exactly, 89 TV. Words have a role, and they speak just as volumes as actions. Exactly. No problem, Brenda. Thanks for tuning in. Don't be a stranger over here. I appreciate you tuning in. Come on. Come on, man. They not horrible, Brenda. They just children. Carefree. They gonna get to that age where they want to go back to being a kid, like we all did. They don't have a care in the world. Welcome back, my brother JT. Come on, man. Shit is getting out of hand. If we're not raising our kids, we're going to lose generations by not leading by example. Exactly. Women, wild out, not sure of the problem. Explain a little more, Miss Bay. You explain that statement, please? Yep. I agree with you, Rising Star. But see, we got to teach our children the basics too. You know, the things that we like to get all fancy and spooky about here on YouTube, talking about the universe and all of this and all of that. We got to learn how to break that stuff down so our children can understand it. We got to tell them that part of their makeup is a certain percent female and a certain percent male. Men and women. So you represent the balance that they talk about that's in the universe. We got to learn how to break these concepts down. You know, these niggas on here want to go so deep in Egyptian and the pyramids and Hotep and all that shit. But how could you break all that shit down to a child? That's what we need to be doing. How you teach that shit to your children? I'm sick of that shit too. Because it's bullshit. Because they not teaching that shit to their children. They raising their sons to grow up and be these same, impulsive ass niggas that they are. They not teaching their sons about balance. They not teaching their sons to have dignity. Yeah, I teach my sons, have some dignity. Y'all could go check them streams out on my channel too. I did 2 of them. Dignity Part 1 and Dick Dignity Part 2. Men need to learn how to have dick dignity, and we have to teach that to our sons so they don't run around and knock a bunch of females up and leave their goddamn children. We have to teach them that it's quality over quantity. That ain't no shit men naturally do. That's what men are taught. Because all men out here ain't running around just fucking everything because they want to fuck everything. That's some shit that we was taught. I know that because growing up, that's the shit I used to hear my uncle say. That's the shit I used to hear his friends say and my dad friends say. We was taught that. Fuck out of here with all that bullshit. Trying to make excuses on why you don't got responsibility for your dick. Get out of here. Exactly. 89 TV. I tell my 13-year-old son that all the time. Don't worry about using your dick. Use your brain. Your brain is what's going to make you successful, not your dick. But I also tell him this too. When you decide to use your dick, don't be so quick to fall in love. Because just because you used your dick, don't think you're in love. Okay? It's about balance. Exactly. That's a personal choice. Some men just like to fuck a lot of women because that's what they like to do. Don't say that that's a man thing because it's not. There's men out here that ain't fuck 100 women in their life. And there's nothing wrong with that. And you know what I noticed about all of those men who went around and fucked a whole bunch of women and did a whole bunch of women dirty? They change the way they do things when they have a daughter. They change all that shit up. Now you want to be with one woman. Now you want to get married, nigga, because you got a daughter. And you don't want to let your daughter know that daddy used to sling his dick around. And it's okay for men to sling their dicks. So why you teaching your son that? Exactly, my brother Loso. Dick dignity is something that has to be taught by us men to our sons. Being a lady is something that needs to be taught by our women to our daughters. You see, if we heal before we build, we will create better outcomes for ourselves. Because why is the black family fucked up? Because of the relationship. Because of this system. We believed in this shit. We got to stop it. I don't want my son to grow up like a Kanye West and marrying a hoe. You see? That's why I tell my son, don't worry about it. You 13. I know you want some pussy. I know you horny, nigga. Trust me, I know. Shit, I was getting hornier before that. Agreed, none your business. But fathers with their daughters must lead by example. Also, you can't tell certain shit to your daughter and you still running around doing certain shit. Because children just don't follow what you say. They follow what you do. So if your daughter know you still run around slinging dick, hey, you could tell her anything. But it's about what she watched. It's about what she saw. I appreciate you too blessed to be stressed. Thank you. Come on. Certain things we cannot avoid anymore. And we have to stop demonizing the word roll. What is the goddamn roll of your car? To get you to your destination, right? So we gonna start demonizing cars? We gonna start doing that? Huh? We gonna start demonizing that? Come on, man. We gotta stop thinking the way people are telling us to think and influencing us to think. This is why my son, my 13-year-old son, he's not on social media. He's not allowed to be. Because I want him to stay pure. I don't want him to be contaminated with this world yet. So yeah, he's not on social media. He's not on that. You don't have an Instagram. Because that corrupts a child's mind. Now he want to grow up and be something he not. Something he not even ready for. Now, I mean, these young girls running around here wanting to have babies because they seeing these celebrities get with these rappers and get pregnant. All on social media. They think having a baby is they come up in life. Come on, y'all. Let's get this shit together. And it starts right in your house. The revolution starts in your goddamn mind. War starts in your mind. If we're not able to combat this little shit, we ain't ready for no goddamn war. We at war every day. Because we constantly have to combat the shit we see that they put out there for us to see. We have to get past that shit. Come on. Let's stop fooling ourselves, man. Stop running away from the roll. You know, a lot of people don't like bugs. But don't you know there's certain bugs that keep the environment clean of waste and stuff like that? Don't y'all know that? Did y'all know that? See, I was just watching this guy. He has a reptile zoo. I love reptiles, by the way, in case y'all didn't know that. Your brother DS1 Ross, I love snakes, lizards, frogs. I like reptiles and amphibians. I like dogs and shit like that, but I'm more of an exotic pet type of guy. And I was watching this channel where this dude, he just started his own reptile zoo. And he had these cage of frogs, and somebody sent him these bugs that he must put inside the tank with the frogs and those bugs sanitize the frog's environment. I like honey badgers and other African animals. That's interesting, 89 TV. Yeah, I never really get into that because, I never really been interviewed, so I just wanted to share that with y'all. Yeah, I'm a reptile kind of guy. I love snakes. I'm a snake lover. I love snakes. I like lizards too. Iguanas, monitors, Komodo dragons. Peace to Crew Reality. Peace to you, brother. But yeah, these bugs, when you put them inside the tank with the frogs, it sanitizes their whole environment for them. So you don't even have to ever clean out their tanks. See? Even bugs have a role. So why are we so caught up in hating a role or trying to demonize the word role? Why? Exactly. Food chain. 89 TV. Agreed. Indeed. We need to stop running from things that's the inevitable. It's inevitable. I appreciate you, none your business. If you haven't yet, show some support to me. Hit that red button. Smash the bell, and you could tune in whenever I'm live, man. I appreciate you tuning in, though. Stop demonizing the inevitable. Okay? Please, man. It makes no sense to do these things. It's not going to help us. You have a great day also. Stay safe out here in this crazy world. Like my man Young Jeezy say. Exactly, Keppa Keppa. Hello, soft spoken. Great to see you. I'm glad you was able to stop through. We need to stop running away from nature and the truth. Because nature represents that. But it's all about how you see it. Nature brought us here. Exactly. Peace, rising star. Take care. If you leaving, take care, my sister. It's always a pleasure when you come through. I appreciate you, my brother Loso, and I appreciate the fam. No problem, soft spoken. Peace, Keppa Keppa. Yeah, I'm out here in Charlotte, crew. You know, we have to stop running from things, man, and making things taboo. You know, we like to make sex taboo to our children. We have to stop that. Then we wonder why our daughters come home pregnant. And you don't find out till she's 6 months because she can't hide it no more through her clothes. It's because we done made sex taboo. We don't know our son knocked some females up till the female comes and tell the family, you know your son got me pregnant. That's because we make things taboo. And when we make these things taboo, or we get caught up in these religions where they think you going to hell because you had sex before you got married, they hide it from you. You see, I don't make sex taboo in my house. I keep it real with my son, especially my older one. And I talk to him raw. I talk to him like he one of my homeboys. I tell him, I know you waking up your dick hard every morning. I know when you see a woman that's sexy, your shit lift up. That's natural, son. That's natural. Don't worry about that. What you going through right now is called puberty. And that's something that everybody goes through. Just like you ready to get off, these girls in your school are ready to get off. But you know what I asked them? Are you ready to do my job? He said, what you mean? Are you ready to do what I do for you? Are you ready to do that? At 13, 14 years old. No. Then use your brain. Use your brain. Use the head on the top of your neck, not the head in your pants. Because the head in your pants don't have a brain. Your brain actually controls the head in your pants. See, that guy down there, he don't have no judgment process. He don't know how to analyze shit. He just go. He just goes. Yes, I did 89 TV. And I'm working it in slowly. 89 TV. Understand that. Your dick ain't got no judgment process. You make your judgments from here, not from down there. All he want to do down there is shoot. He's a terrorist. Nah, I ain't tell him that, y'all. But yeah, man, I tell him, man, don't let your dick make decisions for you. You make decisions for your dick. We can't make sex taboo. Because it's part of nature. Everything in nature has sex. Okay? Sex is part of nature. Just like roles is part of nature. I definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Definitely appreciate y'all. Right, crew reality. They sex themselves like nifnons. They get their own self off, huh? Right. But the act of sex is always present. But like I said, y'all, let's start, let's stop living in the clouds with this information. Let's learn how to break it down and condense it so our children understand it. Like I told my son, I said, I'm going to show you another, I'm going to show you male and female in the house besides me and your mother. I took him to an outlet. When you plug a plug in the outlet, that's male and female. The plug is the male. The outlet is the female. See, we got to be able to break this shit down so it makes sense. Everything has a role. You just got to know the role, accept it, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Exactly, crew. Hello, Nikki. Thanks for tuning in, Nikki. If bees stopped making honey and started collecting nuts, and squirrels stopped collecting nuts and started making honey, you'll think it was strange. What if cats went to moo and dogs went to quack quack? Right. Good point, Keppa Keppa. It's that simple. You see that? Simple but powerful. Simple but powerful. You see? Simple but powerful, y'all. That's what it's about. It is what it is. See, when you hear that term, it is what it is, that means you accept things for what they are and what they do. Make sure y'all support each other in the chat too. Support each other, y'all. Everybody in here, mostly everybody in here is a content creator. Y'all support one another. Exactly, crew. We are not equal, but maintain equilibrium. Indeed. It's about balance. That's what it's about. It's not about who's more than who. We get caught up in that bullshit too. Shout out to my brother Haven Bullets. Appreciate you checking in, brother. It's all it's about, my brother Loso. Balance. It's not about whose roles are better than whose and who have to do more than who, and we need to, that's childish shit. We need to get up out of that shit too. We need to get up out of that shit. You know? That shit is childish. Well, I cleaned up the room more than him. That's for children, man. We need to know our roles, accept our roles, and execute them to the best of our abilities. That's it. Yeah, I think it's some of that too, my brother Loso. Some people just like to hear they self, you know, try to talk about shit that don't mean nothing. Exactly, crew. That's my point. See, you came in not too long ago, bro, and I expressed the same shit. The same things, bro. I said the same exact shit you damn near said. It's a sun, it's a moon, it's an ocean, trees, they all have a role. And it's a role so that the universe can continue to operate. I am a team player. I can be an army of one when necessary. Of course. Of course, my brother Megalodon. Of course. A real man is a family man. Indeed, JT. A proverb is a simple, concrete, traditional saying that expresses a truth based on common sense or experience. Proverbs are often metaphorical and used formulaic language. Yep, indeed, big bro Nehemiah. Exactly. Exactly. That's why I think I was about 18, 19, I met this older brother. He was about 50 something, but he looked really young. And that's because he did a lot of time in prison. And one thing he told me, he said, listen, young man, know your role and play it. That's why I put that in the description. I will never forget that. Know your role and play it. Know your role and play it. I never forgot that. That's a proverb. Know your role and play it. Simple. And he said, if everybody in this world knew they role and played it, the world would be a better place to live in. Facts. I've never forgot it. I never will. I've even passed that on to my sons. Know your role and play it. Just that simple. I appreciate all y'all tuning in, man. I really, really do. I'm glad y'all stayed the whole time with me. If you haven't yet, please hit the like button. If this is your first time here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV and you like what you heard, support me. You know, much love and support to everybody. I appreciate everybody who support me. Everybody who hit that red button. I appreciate it, man. Everybody who listens to me, I appreciate it. I appreciate you, radical sister. Always. I've always looked up to you since the first time I heard you. You're a powerful sister, and I love what you bring to this YouTube community. Thanks, big bro Nehemiah. My brother Frederick Blue, change the word you use to support. I supported each and every individual because YouTube and their analytics, they're starting to snatch certain things away when you use that word. But I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. Um, Let me see. I might be back later with another one for you guys. I appreciate all the love and support. If you haven't yet, check out my car rant series. Right now I'm sitting in my car. Check out my car rant series. I think I just did episodes 10 and 11. Check them all out. If you have time, check them out. Um that's just a new series that I started. Check out the car rant series. You know, leave your suggestions if you want me to talk about anything, or just leave your comments, and it's very much appreciated, man. One love, Kepper Kepper. Peace to my brother Jaquel Thomas. I don't know if you was listening, bro, but I'm getting ready to close out, man. You might have to catch me on a playback. But go check out the car rant series. I just started that. No doubt, no doubt, Jaquel. I appreciate you, bro. I just started that. That was something I just came up with. You know, I appreciate you, my brother Frederick. Appreciate that, man. And y'all stay safe. Um, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know, my brother Loso. I don't know. That day I just talked about it because I started out talking about Daz, you know, because I had did a car rant about Daz, so I really don't know, bro, but I definitely appreciate your videos on that, man. Shout out to Clarence Ray. Thanks for tuning in, brother. You might have to catch the playback, bro. Um, I'm about to end this, bro, so you might have to catch the playback. No doubt, crew. No doubt. You could hit me up, dsalliance1@gmail.com. That's dsalliance1@gmail.com. That's for anybody who want to contact me, chop it up with me about anything. That's dsalliance, the number one, at gmail.com. Yeah, the number one. Yeah, number one, crew. The number one at gmail.com. But like I said, I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. Everybody who came in late, if you up to it, catch the playback. And I appreciate the love. So y'all stay safe. And I catch y'all on the next one. Yeah, the number one. Number one. Not ONE, the number one. Salute to you, 89. It's always love, bro. But make sure you got the right thing before I end it. Peace, my brother Loso. It's always love, bro. Exactly. Exactly, man. That's all I try to do, man. Just be me, man. I'm just being me. No doubt, Kenneth. No doubt. No doubt, my brother. I appreciate that. Appreciate you taking time. All right, cool. I got you. I'm going to check that out. I'm going to check it and I'm going to respond. I'm still going to email you too, Loso. I got your email. I wrote it down. I'm going to hit you up too, bro. I didn't forget about you, my brother. I appreciate all the love and support. This is DS1 Ross representing Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Y'all stay safe. Y'all enjoy y'all night. Peace, my sister Kayana. Thank you for tuning in. It's very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. And I may be back later on, y'all. So y'all stay safe and enjoy. Peace.